a lot of individuals build their network like this. Active, passive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Active income, a lot of people say, is 100% dependent on who? On you. Okay? Everything business-wise, everything when we are building starts with you. Okay? So it is your responsibility to register in this group and to share information with the other individuals around you, right? So think about it this way. If you own a restaurant, if you are the owner of that restaurant, it is very likely that you were the one looking for where to start the business, right? So you went shopping for the location. And after you found the location, you went shopping for the what? The chairs, the tables. Whose responsibility is all that? It is 100% you. You're the one actively building, right? And then what happens? It goes from 1, and then you hire some employees and some managers, and then now you're actively maybe at 3. So meaning if it goes from 1 is 100, 2 is 75, 3 is 50, then if you're at 3, you're only 50% active in that restaurant because you have managers helping you facilitate and run the restaurant. You see what I mean? Yes? But your growth will never get to 5. You will never be at 0. It's impossible for the owner to be at 0 because there will always be issues within the restaurant or whatever company where you have to go sign off on things, hire new people, make new contracts. So you never really get to the perfect 5, the 0, okay? But I'm telling you in ATOMY that is possible. Do you want to hear how? Everybody starts with 1. It is your responsibility to build your downline, but the ability and effort aspect of this company helps you leverage off of all the other individuals around you. So first thing that I just covered is called product. The product has the ability to allow you to retain your customers, not just in this country, but in all countries that ATOMY is open. So it's just like once you become a member of ATOMY, you've just now opened stores in 13 different countries. And everybody in those countries can register under you and buy the product through the website in that country. You see how easy that is, right? And then the product, then you have to think about the next thing. Product is the company-based thing. It has nothing to do with you, right? You don't have to worry about, should I sell this or should I sell that? You don't have to worry about any of those things. The company brainstorms and looks at the situation and looks at the country and what they need, and then they launch the new products for you, okay? So now after product, it is depending on you. So what are the things that limit individuals to success? Okay? What are the things that are holding you back from creating a large downline? What are the things that are limiting you from becoming an auto sales master? Okay? So most individuals stumble on this area, and it is called education. Okay? A lot of individuals do not have the ability to educate others around them. Okay? So what does that mean? That means that you lack persuasion. You're not very good at persuading people. Okay? That means that you lack ability in terms of public speaking, right? You're not able to go up on stage and speak. Those things are deterring you, right? If somebody didn't do it for you. But where are you today? Look around. Where are we? We're at a seminar, right? Is this seminar run by the company or by you? By the company. How much did you pay to come here today? 0, so I'm not getting paid today? This lecture is free of charge. This lecture was created by the company. And this system is intended to help you grow. But so many individuals do not understand this, and they don't want to come here, right? So many individuals say, I already heard that before, right? If you listen to one lecture, you said, listen to one, you heard them all, right? Do you say that? No, right? But many people think that way. But let me tell you a secret, okay? If you continue to bring new members to the seminar, do you think we should give new material every time or the same material every time? Same! But people who complain about same material being spoken are the individuals who don't bring any new members to the seminar. Yes? I hear some laughter out there. This system is created for newcomers, for individuals to come and be a part of the education system, which will help them become successful. Because so many people don't want to listen to their personal contacts, right? If you bring your friend, before bringing your friend, and you tell them about ATOMY, and you say, oh, this is the best network marketing company in the world, your friend will stare at you and say, you told me that last time about that other company you introduced to me. Right? And you tell that to your uncle, and your uncle's like, is this one of those same little MLMs you always get yourself involved in? Right? They don't listen to you. They won't listen to you because they know your history. It's usually not a good track record. So they know that if they listen to you, most likely, you fill in the rest, right? So you have to drag them here. If you want to become successful, you have to drag them here, sit them down, and let them listen to the person that they've never met before. They don't know my history, right? I could have done 10 MLMs just like that person, right? But they don't know that. That's the power of what? This system. Now, when they come here and they're invited by you, and if they are impacted by the CEO's lecture, by the testimonies, by whatever lecture they listen to, then what happens? And they choose to become a consumer, and they choose to learn more about the business and operate the business, then it was just like you persuaded them. It's the same thing, right? Yes or no? So if you believe this and you understand this, then you understand that in ATOMY, even if you lack the ability to speak, even if you lack the ability to persuade individuals to look into ATOMY, if you put in the effort, what? The effort to drag them here, that doesn't take ability, right? Dragging someone here does not take ability, right? Let's go, let's go, let's go, and you just tie him up and bring him here. That doesn't take any ability. But once you put in that effort to bring them here, other people's ability becomes whose ability? Your ability. This is where you have to clap. Are you guys sleeping? Huh? You have to wake up. That's why you can become successful in this business. If you lack the what? Ability. Everybody follow me. Even if I lack the ability, if I put in the effort, I will become successful. Do you believe that? Yes. So let me give you a different understanding, a different example, okay? There are A students, B students, C students, D students, and even F students, right? There are different types of abilities that students have, right? Some study really hard, but still are not A students. Some don't study at all, but they are A students. Seems very unfair, right? What kind of student do I look like? I saw the difference in so many people's abilities at a young age. And I always thought that it was unfair, right? That this person only has to study 5 minutes and gets an A, but I have to study 2 hours and I still can't get an A. Say, Jesus, what happened, you know? But that is the same thing with success outside. If you look at somebody outside of ATOMY who has become successful, right? A successful doctor, a successful author, whoever they may be, those individuals have the ability. They are very gifted in that area. Would you agree? And that is why they are successful, because they themselves are very talented. So we are trained to think that we lack ability to succeed. So when people come into the ATOMY system, they are reluctant, right? Sometimes they are discouraged because they say, oh, I cannot speak like that. Oh, I cannot sell like that. I cannot do these things. But I'm telling you now that that does not matter, because in this system, we develop something new where we share. How? Like this. If everybody is given a Korean proficiency test today, some of you will do well. I think most of you will fail. Do you agree? Why? Because you never learned Korean. Because you never learned Korean. But if you study a long time, I'm sure many of you will still pass. Okay? So remember what I just told you. Okay? Many of you will fail because you lack the ability now. But most of you will be able to succeed if you put in the effort to learn about it. Okay? But in this system, okay, it's a very special system. When I was a university professor and I taught my students, I wanted everybody to get an A, right? That was my goal. So I went above and beyond and gave them all the answers to the test, right? So 2 weeks before the exam, I would give them all the answers to the test. I said, listen, it is very likely that these answers will be on the test. Very, very likely, right? And then I gave them the answers, and then I told them, we will have a test in 2 weeks study. Still, I had students fail the test. Still. Why? Not because they didn't have the ability, right? Everybody has the ability if I gave them the answers. But they lacked the effort to study the answers to pass the test. Okay? So everybody in here today, this is a different type of test. Okay? This is a very easy test. What I mean is, if I give you that Korean proficiency test, and it is just depending on you, you will fail. But if I say this is an open book test, this is a look at your neighbor's answer test, ask anybody for the answer test, then I guarantee you that if you put in the effort to find the answer, you will all pass the test. Wouldn't you agree? Yes. But still people will fail if they don't do what? Look for the answers. Because nobody's going to write it on your paper for you. You still have to be the one to write it on your paper. Right? So that is what ATOMY is. ATOMY is allowing you to cheat. ATOMY is allowing you to look on your neighbor's paper. Right? Think about it. Many of the members here in the Philippines today are not in my downline. Right? But are you cheating then listening to my lecture? Think about it. That's how powerful this network marketing company called ATOMY is. It allows everybody's success. So no matter what position you are in, right? No matter what abilities you lack, ATOMY has you covered in all areas. So this system allows you then to go from here all the way to here and build passive income because they help you build the network together. So now let's think about it. Now that we have great products, and now we have a system that allows for you to bring people to, so that the system will educate them, that will be able to persuade them to do ATOMY, educate them to see the value. Now what do? Right? Now what's the next step then? The next step in this business is that it waits for you.